Alright, so it's been a while since our last video.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's been a while since our last video.
And it's not that we haven't done anything, it's just winter, things get pretty monotonous.
Yeah, so we're just going to share a video with you of what our daily winter chores are like, the schedule of the day. And if you maybe keep rabbits, you'll find something helpful for this. Alright, so this is coming down in the morning around like 5:45. I've got my headlamp there, the water containers there, and Arrow knows what's up. Arrow's ready. He knows the routine. So normally I just fill the water container for the day. We can't use the hose line anymore because it'll freeze and burst the pipe.
And Blaze does the morning chores because I'm not a morning person, so it works out. We alternate.
Yeah.
And Arrow's very patiently waiting.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to fill the bucket.
Gotta be patient now. He's a good dog. He likes to scout outside the door before we leave. Headlamp is really useful, especially if you don't have lights where you're heading. We also have gloves, these insulated rubber gloves.
And then it's Arrow's turn for a light.
Yeah, we use this color. Come here. It's this call color. It'll beep several times to let him know to come back. And it also has this nifty little light so we can see him galloping over the property. Yeah, those waterproof insulated gloves really help for when it gets really cold. You can see some cardboard on the side of the rabbit hutches. That's the cheapest way to windproof your hutch.
Yeah, it gets really windy where we are, so I think it helps a lot. And they're ready for breakfast.
Morning, guys. How's it going? Yeah, here's our...
This is where we keep our food. We keep it in a 35-gallon bin, and it fits a bag of food and our little bucket of food with the scoop.
Cuts a lot of time down to have it all at once in a bucket. That really is nice.
Yeah, it's kind of just like walking up and down the line, and the rabbits know what's up. As soon as they hear the sliding door open, they start getting pretty excited.
They expect food.
Having the scoop also really helps with like measuring the food amount that they get, making sure you're not overfeeding them. This is the only hutch that we don't have a J feeder for. So this little Californian, she likes to wait right by her little bowl.
What's the first time we've actually had extra grow outs that we've saved?
Yeah.
They came from our summer stock. And each has their own personality. Some are more aware that you're there and demand food. Some are calm and patiently waiting for it.
Yeah. We don't really have a problem with raccoons or any kind of thing that would want to take the food, but we do put a heavy rock on top of the bin. Not that that would keep a raccoon out.
At least for wind, it's nice too.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the waters. This can get a little bit dicey holding.
Yeah, and since our hose line is off, we have to fill water dishes.
Freeze over
They freeze over all the time.
Since it's mostly just water, I'll be able to dump it out.
Yeah, I try and dump as much ice out as I can.
We also reuse the water when possible. We'll save it when it thaws out.
Hard to do that with the hose.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of people have stopped and asked me about, you know, how do your rabbits do in the winter time? And I say they're built for it. You know, as long as you keep them out of the wind and you give them food and water daily, they're like tanks. They can handle the cold. I mean, it was negative 13 degrees where we live. If you're really quiet, you can hear all of them chewing at the same time.
now we're home from school and it's time to go out.
You guys have it?
And Arrow helps again. And this is where we check water, and I also get the chickens. The chickens are once a day. We do the rabbits twice.
I'm just bringing them up for Yeah.
So here we have our afternoon snack for the rabbits. We give them some hay. This is a mix of Timothy. Sometimes they have leftover treats if we have any in the spring and summer, but for now they get some hay. We put it in their nesting boxes or their boxes in general, just to help if they want to use it for bedding or not. It's their choice.
This is another time where you can really hear them munching on their hay. It's a treat.
And we learned that it's easier to feed them first and give them water second. They get so excited when the food comes out that they'll often dump all their bowls. Just like the girls need snack time, the bunnies like snack time too. This mama's always very thirsty. But they all get their water and food refreshed. And just enjoy that. I mean, it's fun.
It's just fun to be there.
Next, we have the chickens. We will give them scratch and a mix of corn and seeds.
And everything from the kitchen that doesn't get eaten.
Yeah, so what's nice is they get the regular scraps when we have our fresh veggies from inside, but now they get this to help them warm up, especially when it gets really cold. You can tell they enjoy this treat. So they get their own afternoon snack, and we make sure every other day or so we fill their water back up. They do expect to, you can see them try to get out.
The second you open the door.
They're used to wandering when it's warmer out, so we'll have to let them out again soon.
Yeah.
We clean our coop every other day as well, besides checking the water. Sometimes they're still molting, so we have to clean out some feathers. And we check for any debris on the bottom.
Just a kitty scoop, a kitty litter scoop on the end of a broken broom pole.
Really helps to reach in there though. And then we have one little spot it's hard to get in the top corner. Otherwise, the scraper works really well. And the chickens make sure we're doing it right. They like to check on us.
They're trying to escape.
Well, now they learn they could. So just recently they learned they could hop out of there. Before they would just say hi. And at the end we're throwing down pork stall.
Yeah, it's like it eliminates the ammonia smell from different manures. Okay, buddy, almost.
And it also helps when it's too frozen, things get stuck in there, so it helps keep
Yeah.
the poop from freezing to the board. We also keep it all stored in our own bucket over on the side, all treats.
Why don't you keep the scratch out here?
It is. Yeah. we keep our treats and our coop supplies in there. And Arrow's always watching us. Our eggs have been sporadic.
Oh, one broke. Ooh.
Yeah, the eggs haven't been good this
Well,
winter.
I had 3.
Some days 3, some days 2 or 1.
The egg laying sort of dies down in the dark, cold months and then picks back up in the spring and warm months.
When they're getting older, this is their second winter now, right?
Yeah, but they're Rhode Island Reds, so they're supposed to be like a top egg-laying breed.
But we just clean, any extra debris we take out of our nesting pad. And then we just make sure it's cozy in there. Hopefully that they'll lay the next day. So that's it. We check each door in every area, but they're happy exploring.
All right, and that's it. That's a full day of chores from before the sun rises to just about near when the sun sets.
Do you have a favorite chore that you enjoy?
I like it when the rabbits are eating and you can hear them all munching. It's kind of fun.
I agree, and Also think that the chickens let you know when they're happy. They have their different sounds they make, and
Yeah.
so it always helps when you know that they appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not that we're not having any projects, but it's winter up here and we can't grow anything. So we don't have any cabin fever. We're not going stir crazy. We're enjoying the fruits of our harvest and enjoying each other's company, but we're really looking forward to the spring.
We can't wait to garden again and plan and start those sweet potatoes. Thanks for watching.
And then I drop them, and that's what those are for.